Alright, well, once again, it's that time, and no, I'm not going to do Floodgate again, although I could. Floodgate gets played pretty much every week, so there's almost always at least one or two matches of Floodgate to post. This is Sentinel, and it's pretty much required that somebody grab the orb at the beginning of this match. Well, it's pretty much required that somebody grab the orb at the beginning of a lot of maps. I didn't think Haxer was going to do it. He was texting there, and then I think he went off to grab the Avril before he picked up the orb.
Under construction.
It didn't matter. Our both primes are up, so I'm going to make a stab at getting to the enemy prime. But unfortunately, I'm going to pick up an Avril right there. There's an example of where it would be good to have slightly faster reflexes. I could have exited that vehicle before it went down, although it probably wouldn't have helped. Or of his strength on the ground over there. Well, I did enough vacillating and finally downloaded a video game, Firefall. And it's sort of halfway interesting. It looks a little bit like Borderlands. A little more complicated. I don't really like all that complicated stuff where you're leveling up and trading items around and doing all that kind of stuff.
You'll feel the impact of that one in a minute.
I did get one comment on a previous video where someone suggested I look at a game called Toxic, and I looked at a video of that off of Steam, and yeah, it looks very interesting. It looks very much like Unreal Tournament.
Who wants some?
And they seem to have a very specific idea of what kind of game they want to make, and it's just exactly this kind of game. So I'll almost certainly have to try that one out. It's called Toxic, and yeah, they have vehicles. And, well, I'm certainly have Capture the Flag and Deathmatch and all that good stuff. Now, if they had some version of Warfare, that would be
Red core is secure.
Well, I'll have to download it and try it out. That's the closest thing to the kind of game I'm looking for that I've seen out of here so far. I played Firefall for about half an hour earlier, and the lower level stuff is it has been extremely easy so far. I try not to even use the guns. I just walk around punching stuff to death. It saves ammo, you know.
Attack the mine node.
Oh well. Pretty game anyway, something to do. Too bad I have to go back to work. I'd probably sit here playing that video game the rest of my life if I didn't have anything else to do. Yep, that's about it. And I decided to turn motion blur on here again. Now that I know that it's on, I can kind of see it happening. I don't know if that's any kind of improvement or not. It doesn't slow down the gameplay. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt my ability to shoot stuff. So that's fine with me. That's all I care about. And I guess it makes things look a little bit smoother.
The enemy prime node.
We've got their prime down. I didn't think we were going to get their prime down.
Red core is vulnerable.
But we're doing a little bit better than I thought we did at this point. Well, since the prime is down, I can't get anywhere. I can't go to the enemy. Oh, it's under. Okay, now I can. Yeah.
Leviathan
you can't teleport to a node if there's fire on it. You have to wait till they stop firing on it, which may not happen. The node may go down before they stop firing on it. So I don't usually. No, I gotta get out of here. There's a tank coming in before he shoots me. I'll just cut to the left here and see if I can turn around and do something with that tank. Picking up some fire on the left. Tank looks like he's retreated. Well, I'm just going to suicide on that turret. Bullseye. And start firing at the node again and see if I can take that down. I got one guy on, yeah, that's Boris now, but he's out. Don't see the tank. The tank looks like there's someone engaging the tank with a shock rifle back there. Okay, we got that node down well. Red's still trying to build it. We're just shooting right back down. Probably still one or the other. Red trying to take me out with rockets. And there's a bender, and I'm gonna bug out of here. I'm pretty sure this ain't happening. Yeah, they're all spawning back up there. They got their node back up. I'll probably get back in the turret, unless someone else is already in there. I think they are. Yep. Well, I should probably support him then, although he's at full health. I don't think he really needs any support right at the moment. I should pick up that sniper rifle over there. Or some link. Main thing I'm worried about is the incoming orb. But I don't see the orb come in. Yeah, he's at full health. He doesn't need that. Let me pick up the sniper rifle. Not that I expect to be able to hit anything with it, but it's good to have. Still don't see no orbs coming in. Well, let me go pick up our orb since that turret guy's in my
Attack
defensive
the
position.
mine node.
I've got the
Somebody
orb.
needs to run the orb.
Leviathan
Oh, this
under
guy
construction.
got the armor already. I'm gonna drop the orb and let the guy with the armor carry the orb. Always a good thing to do. Don't want to be carrying the always want the orb carrier to have the armor if possible. It gives them a much better chance of getting somewhere. Meanwhile, I can go try to hold up the prime, which we're losing.
Leviathan construction stopped.
Probably will lose that
Leviathan
prime.
under construction.
No, we're building it back
Attack
up.
the enemy prime node.
I'd like to stay here and try to knock down any incoming orbs. If we've got a vendor coming over here, we kind of need to deal with him. I'm taking a lot of damage off of him. We got Geronimo down there. He was supporting that vendor. That vendor may still be back there, but he may be dead by now. Let me get back in position. We got somebody whittling away at the node with a link over there. Well, he's got somebody taking him out, so he should be all right.
Leviathan construction stopped.
And the node doesn't look like it's going down right away. Still don't see any red orbs coming in. That's a good thing. Okay, our orb is down. Yeah, he's been shot down. There's a nuke up. I don't want to leave this spot to go looking for the nuke. Hopefully somebody else will see it. Yeah. Just sent a text message out. Go get the nuke.
Attack the mine
Kind of up
node.
in the air. Oh, somebody got it. And it looks like, well, if it shows up in the next 5 seconds, you'll know. But yeah, I'm thinking we got it. Oh, there's the red orb. I can go forward and hold that down. There's another vendor coming in, but I want to stay. Oh. Yeah, I guess I better go deal with the vendor. Well, no, I gotta stay here and watch the... Okay, the orb's down, I can leave. But I think that vendor's out, so I think... No, there's fire on our prime. Yeah, I need to back up and get that vendor out.
Try that again.
A little worried I'd turn this thing upside down, but I managed it. Let me just suicide on him and get him out before he shoots that node down. Oh, this guy's probably... Yeah, now this guy's... He'll probably get it down. And get him out, but he got the node down. Well, we'll just have to build it back up. We've still got somebody shooting at it. It's not okay. Whoever was shooting it down is out now. And while I'm messing around over here, there's a red levy coming in. All right. Well, I do have some cover there. So I do have some people covering for me. So I'll just. Okay, this is not good. Yeah.
Attack the mine node.
Okay. Well, this is looking a little desperate. Let me see if I can. Since our orb is on foot over there, but he's down. That's why I grabbed this vehicle, but he's down, so I'm kind of not in a good position now. Well, I'll stay back here and just put some damage on the levy, but I'm going to pick up an arrow almost immediately and have to ditch that now. I'll just empty my link on him. I might live through one shot like that, but the next one's going to get right on top of me. There's no way I'm getting away from that.
Grab your orb.
I had a guy with Stinger covering me also, so I couldn't get up on my hoverboard either. Alright, well, just have to get desperate. Accidentally jumped off the cliff and missed the armor. It looks like somebody else grabbed that armor. Probably this guy.
Attack
That's
the
alright.
prime node.
I'm not going to hang around for a few extra seconds to try to sort that out. We'll just try to... Not much chance of getting this, but I'm hoping to drop right on top of it. But he picks me right out of the air. That's the shock turret on the levy that did that. We're going to lose a few points on the core.
I have the orb.
I'll go back and pick up the arrow anyway. Not going to bother with the sniper rifle. I just want to go over here and grab the. Getting hit with some lag right there. Was going to go pick up the scorpion and cover the core, but someone else beat me to that. I'll just pick up the orb.
Grab your orb.
Armor's not up there yet.
Attack the mine
Oh,
node. Blue
there's someone
core
on top
is
of that
under
platform
attack.
over there. I'm going to
Attack
see if
the
I can get a
mine
shot
node.
in. Oh, there's that armor. I want that definitely.
Leviathan under
Look at the
construction.
sniper rifle out and see if I can knock him down. I think I'm
Blue
going to wing
core
him.
is under attack.
Somebody else
Blue
finished him
core
off.
is secure.
Okay, he's down. Alright, well, no tow showing up, so let me just head out on foot. I don't have that part. Oh, we're building our prime. That's good. There's 44 seconds on the mine. I could go get that. But in this kind of a situation, I'm more likely to go after the enemy prime. I'm going to stop and pick up that health.
Enemy orb carrier down.
Under Over's going to give me a tow in the Scorpion through the forest. That's not ideal. He's going to head out to the open ground over here, but that's going to put me right in range of that turret up there.
Construction stopped.
I'm gonna get an Avril into him and then get under cover before he can finish me off. There's someone up there with a sniper rifle also. And I'm gonna jump over, don't want to go that way. I'm not gonna make this. There's 2 guys on foot. Yeah, I didn't make that. Alright, well that's bad news because our prime's probably gonna go down. But whoever was firing at that went down, so that's no longer a problem either. Looks like we shot down the mine also, so we don't have to worry about a red levy coming in. Got the armor, got a tow. Probably make another play for the enemy prime, hopefully.
Construction.
Yeah. On this map, I tend to go after the enemy prime more often. On a map like Floodgate, oh, I didn't want to be on this side here. On a map like Floodgate, yeah, with 30 seconds on the flood, yeah, I might very well go after the flood. In this case, you don't have, but in this case, you don't have a center node. All you got is the 2 primes that are directly connected. So if you got your prime and they got their prime, that means they're only 1 node away from taking your prime and being able to hit your core. So I'm less likely to go after that mine node, that secondary objective. I'm more likely to ignore it on this map than I am on Floodgate. Although, you know, you get people that will disagree with you about that, but I just think on this map there's just too much. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, just die right there, thank you very much. On this map there's just too much danger that they're just going to fly in, especially because they're so good at flinging the orb on this map. They can fling the orb from halfway across the map and take your prime before you even know they're there. So yeah, if you can take the prime at all, I tend to go after the prime first, and then worry about the mine node. I'll worry about shooting down the levy after. I'll get the prime before I worry about shooting down the levy. I mean, that's just, the mine's important. I mean, the levy's important, but I want to nail. But nailing the primes down is a priority. That's just the way I do it, you know. I mean, oh, okay. Here's why I get in this turret. You gotta shoot down the orb runner. And the man of pilot's taking a hike.
Attack the mine node.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's trying to get hold of them power-ups over there. There's another red guy back there. He's probably trying to recover that orb. Yeah, he's got it. And he's trying to snipe me out of this turret, but there's that man. I'm worried about getting sniped out of this turret, but I think he's down. Yeah, I don't see him. Okay, that's fine. Our orb is headed for the enemy prime and might make it. We had a vehicle back here. Okay, we got the enemy prime. Let's get out of the turret, go back, recover the orb.
Attack the mine node.
And there's a man that could tow me, but he'll probably take off. We got new players in here, and they don't all know that using the mana for tows and the vipers for tows. They don't always know that's a good idea. They'll just take that vehicle and go flying off to God knows where to play deathmatch. So you know, you just have to improvise a little bit. The Scorpion can be a tow vehicle. It's not as good a tow vehicle, but it can do the job. You just, oh, here we go. Take that bender out. All right.
Under construction. Attack the
and there's a guy on foot back here. I'm not going to get him down, but I'm going to chase him off anyway. Don't want to be down here. And I'm going to get knocked off this platform and make a desperation attempt with a black cannon. Might have got around into him, but he's still up, I think. Gotta get back in the turret.
Leviathan construction stopped.
And yeah, there's no one in there. Okay, let's see what's going on. I don't see any orbs coming in, which is mainly what I'm looking for. Yeah, we're good. 10 points behind, but there's a good 5.5 minutes to go, so we'll probably we're gonna pull this out, no doubt. Piece of cake. Oh, here comes another one. This one I'm afraid I'm going to miss him, but I'm going to keep tracking on him. and finally shoot him down just as he hits the ground over there. So that was a lucky thing. He could have took our prime very easily right there. But it wasn't just me. He had a couple other people firing. Here comes the tank, but he's not getting anywhere. They tend to attack in groups.
5 minutes remain.
You know, well, if the other
Attack
team
the
has any
mine
sense, they'll attack in groups. You know, you might see the orb coming in, but the orb ain't going to be the only thing coming in. There's going to be other people coming in supporting them. Hopefully. You try to take out the orb, and you try to take out the orb. You keep them from taking your prime, and then whoever else is coming in there is wasting their vehicles. So.
Attack the enemy prime node.
This guy's coming after me, but I should be able to get him out. Yeah, that's it, bro. Yeah, that motion blur looks weird. I was really worried that was gonna screw up my aim, but my aim's not all that good anyway, and I don't think it really. I really don't think it hurts me at all. Looks like somebody just entered the game or exited it. That's probably making a big difference in how this thing's gonna turn out. Played a little bit of the alpha earlier, and yeah, the new mouse does seem to help. It does seem to help a little bit with that game. I'm not getting slaughtered quite as badly as I usually am. So that's an improvement. That was a waste of a score. I should have hung on to that. Oh, no turret. Can't get into that. And there's a scorpion right there, and he'll just take me right out. I think he had a power up too. Okay. There were a pretty good number of people on the server this Friday. I was glad to see that too. I'll probably try to post at least 2 or 3 of these matches this week. It just depends on, well, depends on how tired I am, I guess. We had a little bit of a break from overtime at work for a couple of weeks over Christmas. But yeah, that was a temporary thing. They want overtime again this week. And, oh god, just keep that vehicle. Let's make sure he doesn't get away with it anyway. Try to avoid that. It's just a scorpion, but I don't like to give him away. We're actually a couple men down here. Littler me is spectating all this, and he's going to do us the favor of pointing that out. We're going to get an extra player out of that. We're actually playing pretty well for being that far down. So evening up the teams right at this point is probably going to be doing us. A pretty good favor. That's probably what allowed us to win this. Is that a red vehicle up there? Not that way. The other way. Oh. They've got the levy parked up there. They're gonna try hitting our core with the levy from up there, and they are hitting it a little bit, I think. Yep, something's happening back there.
Blue core is under attack.
Yeah, they're getting a few points on it.
2 minutes remain.
Kind of torn. I don't really want to leave this spot in case a mana comes in, but we're gonna lose this at this rate.
Grab your orb. Blue core
kind of need to get out of here. There's that turret. I hope he's got something to shoot at. That turret's not real useful unless you're making a latch ditch attempt unless you're making a latch ditch attempt to hold off a whole mob incoming, which is usually doomed to failure anyway.
Construction stopped.
Not going to be able to accomplish much here either. I can take that turret out to begin with. That's sure to be a help. The levy looks like he's gone. There's probably a tank back there. Let me back up. Yeah, okay, yeah, there was a vendor or something. Oh, maybe we'll get this. Let me just cap it. Just cap it. Just okay. I must feel safe. Yeah, because all the red's been. Oh, here comes a red orb. No, we don't want him. Get him out of there. And I'm gonna accidentally cap. I was trying to hold on to the orb so we could run it to the enemy prime, but that's not gonna happen now. That's alright, I'll probably just jump up here and get right back in the turret. Wasted this armor. Yeah, get in the turret, knock these people down. I guess having the armor like this, I really ought to just go back and get the orb again, but oh, the orb is right here at the prime, isn't it? Yeah, somebody else has got it. They're headed off on foot. That's not good. Here comes the enemy. Here comes the red orb, and I'm probably gonna fail to stop him this time. No, he's down. Well, he's down, but he's on foot. Yeah, they capped it. Saw him coming in, made a desperation attempt. It's not a good idea to dive headlong on top of people with the rockets, because you're just gonna kill yourself with your splash damage.
3, 2, 1.
But
Blue core is secure. Leviathan
I
construction
just do it
stopped.
instinctively without thinking about it. Sometimes you get away with it.
I have the orb.
If you got a lot of health and a lot of armor and stuff, probably just suicide. No, not gonna suicide.
On your team.
Save that vehicle. Knock the reds down. Somebody ought to go attack. No, now I'm gonna suicide.
Bullseye.
Yeah, because they were making an effort to build it
Defend
anyway.
the primary.
There's a man. He'll probably, well, I'm not careful, he'll get me.
Leviathan under construction.
Some kind person was nice enough to post an audio book of Lord of Light by Roger Zelazny on YouTube, so I've listened to that all weekend. That's a great old book.
Leviathan construction stopped.
Kind of hard
Attack
to read though. Roger Zelazny had this real ornate kind of roundabout way of writing, and a little hard to keep track of what's going on with that. Oh, he stole my frag, damn it.
Leviathan under
Probably
construction.
suicide right back in.
Red
No, I
core
don't
is
have to
vulnerable.
because we took the prime. Okay, let's go back down here and start taking out reds here. One more. God.
Red
Yeah, he's
core
up,
is
and they
secure.
capped it. Well, let me just suicide the vehicle
I have the orb.
before they shoot it down anyway.
Leviathan construction
I
stopped.
think we're just going to shoot it down again. There's fire on both primes, so this is a race. Okay, we got it. We're in overtime already. It's, well, time flies, don't it? Yeah.
Red core is vulnerable.
Way behind, but it looks like we might pull it out now. Well, not by much. You're in overtime. You only got 4 points. You're kind of in a hurry. It looks like, yeah, but they're working on it.
Red core
We got
is
people
heavily
right there at the
damaged.
core. That's
Red
gonna
core
do it
is
for us
critical.
right there, I think.
Red core
Yeah, that's it.
destroyed.
All right. Well, have you?
That was that.
WTF.